For many homeless veterans, New Directions is the last house on the block.
I'll be all right. You can do better. And you have to always be available to see when that person has been beat into sweet submission.
I came to get help. I went to the state to try to find a place to get either emergency food stamps or hotel vouchers so I didn't have to sleep at friends' houses or parks. And they asked if I were a veteran. And when I told them yes, I was a veteran, New Directions sent the van out to pick me up, and I was here for 2.5 years. While I was in the military, I didn't know I had a problem, but looking back, I did. I always had whiskey, I always had beer, and I always had weed. My young 20s life, I've had a wife, and she gave me 2 beautiful boys, and I was in the Teamsters Union. My addiction kept getting worse and worse, and eventually I got fired.
When I was 6 years old, my mother died, and that's about when things started going really downhill for Dad.
I've always loved my boys, but when I was deep in my addiction and strung out on speed, I gave them second place to my addiction.
When I was first put in foster care, it really hit me like a wrecking ball on an Empire State Building or something. But I miss my dad very, very much, and I knew that this was the reality check for him.
When I first showed up to New Directions, I first went straight up to do 4 days of detoxing.
Long-term substance abuse treatment is not the only service offered at New Directions.
So family reintegration became incredibly important to him in maintaining his sobriety and completing his program.
In my heart, I always wanted the boys back, and New Directions made it possible. The counselors worked directly with the Department of Child and Family Services, and with my probation officer, it all became a very amazing little triangle of people all trying to help me.
With the help of New Directions, residents are able to successfully transition to new lives.
When someone leaves New Directions, they have new computer skills, communication skills, they have the support network of New Directions, and most of all, they have hope. They have hope and a future.
So I had housing, I had a bank account, I had a job.
I'm actually very thankful that all of this has really happened.
Now I'm proud of him. He cleaned up, he sobered up, and he's an actual father.
Now, you know, just the fact that they never gave up on me even when I did has been, I mean, that means everything. I love my boys, and I'm looking forward to having a great, sober, fun life.
New Directions, the last house on the block, saves lives, reunites families, and is helping to build a healthier community.